Hey everyone, this is Mitch from Plant Fuel Trainers. This week's meal prep is going to be, we're making Buddha bowls, and I'm going to show you the ingredients first. So I'm going to start with an array of different colored peppers. I have a red pepper, a yellow pepper, a green pepper, and an orange pepper, a couple of onions, and I'll rough cut those up and we'll roast those along with, I'm going to try these out. Haven't tried these before. These are roasting sweet potatoes. The only ingredient is sweet potatoes. They're already cut up. So we'll see how they do. We went to the grocery store. Whatever was left over of sweet potatoes didn't look too good, so we figured we'd try this. So we're going to have all the vegetables roasted, and then we'll add some black beans, and we'll put that all together over a bed of barley that we'll cook with some organic vegetable broth. And then in the bowl itself there will also be some baby spring mix. So we'll get a healthy mix of vegetables, beans, barley, and greens. And then we're going to top that all off with a dragon dressing that we make out of the Engine 2 cookbook. And that, we'll make about 2 cups of that. And that will contain a cup of natural peanut butter. And what we use there is we buy just ground up peanuts at Whole Foods, and we'll mix that with 6 tablespoons of rice vinegar, 4 tablespoons of low sodium tamari, about 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of sriracha, 4 garlic cloves, 3 teaspoons of minced fresh ginger, and probably about a half to 2/3 of a cup of water just to thin it all out, because the peanut butter will make it a little thick, and as it stays in the fridge it gets even thicker. So you have to sort of play with the water to get the right consistency. We'll blend all those ingredients up in our blender, and then we'll store it in a mason jar to pour over this mixture of barley, greens, potatoes, beans, peppers, and onions. Sweet potatoes are now laid out on a baking tray under parchment paper, and I've rough chopped the orange, yellow, green, and red pepper as well as the onion, and that's also on parchment paper, as you can see. And then before we put them in the oven to roast, I'm going to add some granulated garlic, black pepper, chili powder, and onion powder. And we'll let that roast for, I think, about 25 minutes or so, and we'll check it and see how it's doing that. Okay, I've spiced up all the veggies, and as you can notice, no oil in any of this cooking at all. These will roast at 425 for probably about 25 minutes to 45 minutes, just depends on how they all cook. And while that's going on, I'm going to go work on the beginnings of my PowerPoint presentation that Elaine and I will be doing for the Functional Aging Institute. We're giving a webinar for their membership on the benefits of eating a whole food plant-based diet for the older adult. So we'll see you on the other side of this oven cooking time. Okay, the vegetables have been roasted. They're in the bowl where you see the peppers, the onions, and the sweet potatoes. There we have the barley, and there we have the black beans. Everything's all cooked. And now we're going to make the dragon dressing. Okay, we're going to make the dragon dressing now. So need a cup of peanut butter. So we're gonna start with some of the leftover. I washed my hands so those are clean. I think I'll be able to lick my fingers. Think that looks like about a cup? Yeah. Maybe a little more for good luck. It's going to be very hard not to lick my fingers. I love peanut butter, but I don't eat that much of it. So there we go. Nope, didn't put it in my mouth. I think I'll have to put it in my mouth. So let's cut this for a second. Stop it. Okay, I'm back. I've licked my fingers, washed them off. So now we're going to put in 6 tablespoons of rice vinegar. So here we have rice vinegar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Susie, my wife, always accuses me of cooking like Julia Child because food goes all over the place here. But that's the fun of cooking. Now we're going to have 4 tablespoons of tamari. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll add a little extra for good luck. And that is low sodium tamari. Next will be maple syrup. Here we have some organic maple syrup, courtesy of Costco. Although I had to pay for it, so I don't know if it's really courtesy of them. 1, 2, 3. Boy, I'm going to lick that tablespoon when I'm done. Now, 2 tablespoons of sriracha. This is always fun. So I spill the... There's 1. 2. Get that all out. Ooh, that's good. You don't want to necessarily squirt that in your mouth like when you were a kid and you were putting whipped cream in your mouth. Now we're putting in 4 cloves of garlic and 3 teaspoons of fresh ginger. And now the only thing I don't have here is the water, so we'll cut again. Okay, now I have the 2/3 of a cup of water. Pour that in. Then we're going to turn the blender on. So let's be prepared for a loud whoosh. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, that smells really good. Let me bring it close to the camera so you can smell it too. All right, now we have dragon sauce. So we'll pour that in to a couple mason jars, put it in the fridge, it will thicken up a little bit. And we'll be good to go for Buddha bowls for this week. Hope you enjoyed this cooking demo. I'm not great at it, but I'm still going to give it a try. And hope you enjoy. This is Mitch from the Plant Fuel Trainers. You take care.